Okay, in Algebra 2, you may have been exposed to what's called the unit circle. And that's something, that is a tool. This is going to end up being a tool that is useful in a lot of different ways. Anything else that we do beyond this with trig is going to rely back on what we do and what we learn about this unit circle. So not yesterday, but in the previous lesson, we took 17-degree measures and converted those to radians. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take those angle measures and we're going to put them or label them on the unit circle. So I'm going to do mine in colors. And so this angle we start with is 0 degrees. And I'll actually go back and do colors in just a few minutes. But this is in degrees. This is 0 degrees. If you're looking at your chart, the next angle in your chart in degrees was 45 degrees. No, it wasn't. I told a story there. Didn't mean to, but I told a story. So this is 30 degrees. The next angle is 45 degrees. The next angle would be 60 degrees. And then this vertical angle would be 90 degrees. Now, I'm writing all the angle measures outside the circle because if I tried to label them inside the circle, it would be really cluttered. So this angle is 30, the next one is 45, and so on. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to label or draw this angle in another color. And then that's my 30-degree angle. My 45-degree angle I'll do in pink. And then my 60-degree angle I'll do in, let's say, blue. And then I'm going to come back and do my 90-degree angle in purple again. And there's a reason why. So here we've identified and labeled the angles on this unit circle. Now, this unit circle, you can picture this as being in an XY coordinate plane. So these are the angles in quadrant 1. Now, are there other angles in quadrant 1? Oh, absolutely. There's a 12-degree angle. There's a 72.956 angle. But these are angles that we specifically use over and over and over again. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue labeling the circle. So it was 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60, 90 degrees. Now, if we were in person, you would notice that I'm not looking at my sheet from yesterday. I'm not looking at that chart. I'm just labeling these from memory. So this angle measure is 120 degrees. This is 135 degrees. This will be 150 degrees. And then this angle would be 180 degrees. Then that was quadrant 2. Moving to quadrant 3, this would be 210 degrees. The next angle would be 225 degrees. My next one would be 240 degrees. And this angle here to finish out quadrant 3 would be, if I can write the correct number, 270 degrees. And now finishing out our degree measures in quadrant 4, this would be 300 degrees. This would be 315 degrees. This would be 330 degrees. And when I make it all the way back around, this ends up being 360 degrees. Okay, so as we look at this circle and we have things labeled, We have all those 17 angles labeled. I'm curious if you could figure out how did I memorize those angles? How did I go about labeling those angles so quickly without having to do a whole, look back at my chart? Okay, so we'll talk about that. I'm going to let you discuss that or think about that.